Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. This is a beer that I ordered before Christmas and was hoping that it was going to get here before Christmas, but didn't even come until the new year. So this one is appropriate enough, called Fra-Gee-Lay, Italian-style pilsner with Saphir hops. It's only 4.5 ABV. It's made by Heist Brewery. They're out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I love how it says... it's a major award canned on November 8th. Whenever Italian Pilsner, I always pour it in this hourglass-shaped glass, and yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a Pilsner, or actually it kind of looks like a Bud Light. Well, it's a little bit more golden than straw, and it is... I don't think this glass is a nucleation point. It is just carbonation just streaming. You know, only get about 2 fingers of foam on there. Smells like most Italian pilsners. By the way, I looked up these Saphir hops, are actually German hops. They're supposed to be a replacement for Hallertau. You know, so they tend to be very lemony. I would agree with that. A little bit of spice, a little bit of pepper. Yeah, it has like kind of like a general lemon zest, lemongrass kind of aroma. The smell of actual Pilsner malt, that's pretty much it. It's kind of basic on the nose. Hopefully it's a little bit more complex in the taste. Cheers. Okay, yeah. The nose didn't really have a whole lot going for it, but the taste did. Yeah, like I said on the nose, it's kind of lemony, but it's not like lemonade or some kind of lemon flavored beverage or something like that. It's not, and it's not even like an American IPA like a lot of the citrusy hops. You know, I don't know. It's more like if American IPAs are like the actual fruit of the lemon, the Italian pilsners and even some of the German pilsners it's more like the lemon zest or lemon peel, whatever you want to call it. Actually, up front, it's a little bit of a kind of peppery slash floral kind of hop flavor, but at the same time, it's noticeably bitter. I wouldn't go as far as to say like extremely or really bitter. I mean, again, it's it's Italian Pilsner. It's not an IPA, so I don't know the IBUs on this. I'd have to guess it's probably 20 to 30. So like in the background, there's that lemon zest kind of flavor. But then, like, as it crafts and starts to go down, then you get, like, a real lemony, almost like a lemon cake, like a lemon bar kind of flavor. By the way, I forgot to mention that I'm getting the actual Pilsner malt from start to finish. It's a really lovely flavor. It's, I mean, if you ever had any kind of Pilsner, it doesn't matter, German, Czech, whatever, most lagers made with Pilsner malt, you recognize that flavor. You know, it's like this is... just straight up Pilsner malt. It's not toasty. It's not caramelly or anything like that. So you're tasting like the actual grain. This definitely does drink like a Pilsner. It's fairly light bodied. Yeah, I might even go as far as to just strip it light bodied. Fairly high carbonation, moderately high. It has like a bit of a snap, a bit of a crispness to it. It's fairly refreshing while it's in the mouth. And, I mean, it leaves like a slightly... I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's kind of a dry, almost a little starchy, malty aftertaste, oddly enough. I don't know, I guess it's kind of even, It has like a bit of a peppery hop floral aftertaste, but I mean, I would say the aftertaste, what's there is, fairly mild or fairly subtle, It's an easy beer to drink. Yeah, it's a nice combination of these flavors. I can't really think of like which Italian Pilsner I've had that's like been the best or like, is the yardstick by which the style is measured. I mean, I don't think I've really had a bad one that I can think of off the top of my head. None of them really amaze me. Most of them, like this, are just plain good. And I would say, yeah, just plain good on this one. But before I give you my actual rating, gotta plug Tavour. It's $5.99 on there. And, I sat on this for almost 2 months. So, I mean, maybe it was like a little bit more flavorful if I had drank it the day that it arrived. But anyway, if you want some Tavor, use my link or scan that QR code. Get you $10 off your first purchase. All right, so my score for the Fra-Gee-Lay. Another beer where I'd probably give the label, I don't know, well, maybe not A+, but yeah, probably A minus. Be nice to have like a little bit more of a Christmas story kind of theme going. I don't really think of Italian Pilsner as like a Christmas beer style, you know? Maybe if they threw some cranberry and ginger or something like that in there, then it would be. But yeah, this is good. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. To me, this is a solid 7.5, maybe 8 if I'm being generous. You know, somewhere in that B+ kind of range. If I judge into spec, you know, might be a different story, but there are no specs for Italian Pilsner, at least not yet. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go 7.5 for this Fra-Gee-Lay. So anyway, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. I'll see you guys for Teetotaler Thursday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.